Mr. Vice Chairman, sir, it was felt for a long time that the Limitation Act of 1908, which had certain amendments, deserved reconsideration in all its aspects. Full stop. With this object in view, not only regarding this act but regarding all the acts that are at present in force after independence, we appointed a law commission to revise all our laws. Full stop. Sir, the law commission went into this matter in very great detail and referring to certain basic principles that have been adopted and certain amendments that have been suggested by the Commission of Revision appointed in the United Kingdom. They have gone through the whole enactment and suggested certain modifications not only in sections but also in articles. Full stop. I am very glad that the Law Ministry has brought forward the bill on the basis as the Deputy Law Minister has pointed out that they have not followed the recommendations of the Law Commission, but in general they have adopted the recommendations of the Law Commission in most of its aspects. Full stop. Para. Sir, as this matter is to be entrusted to the joint committee of both the houses, it will have the benefit of the deliberations of all those members who are in the select committee, and so generally speaking, neither is this the occasion nor the practice to go into details, but we can just suggest certain general matters so that the select committee may take them into consideration while deliberating in detail on the different provisions of this bill. Full stop. Para. Sir, in view of my experience as a lawyer, I feel that the law of limitation is a procedural matter except in certain sections where it confers definite rights on account of possession or certain other matters. Full stop. We have to see that the matters that are disputed or are under litigation are disposed of in as short a period as possible. Full stop. The trend everywhere is that the people should not be kept in suspense either before litigation or after litigation, full stop. So, my humble suggestion to the members of the select committee will be to see that the courses of litigation is as much circumscribed, as much reduced as is possible in consonance with the basic principle of fairness, justice, and equity, full stop. To substantiate what I am submitting, I would give an example, and the members of the select committee will go into details of the Law Commission report, full stop. So far as matters relating to trustees to whom the property has been entrusted, or in case of disability as minors or insane persons and similar cases are concerned, of course, we will have to take all necessary precautions, and if necessary, we can extend the time so that these persons who are suffering under any disability should not in the long run suffer on account of the provisions of the Limitation Act, full stop. That is one of the fundamental things which I hope the select committee will bear in mind, full stop. Apart from these two considerations, the other consideration that I will place before the select committee is relating to property, whether it is on the basis of contract or otherwise, full stop. I am glad that they are trying to very much simplify things by including definite categories into a simple form, full stop. Similarly, by including petitions in applications, they are trying to cover up a bigger scope, and all these details I need not go into at this stage, but I would request that they get the time reduced rather than extend it, full stop. For instance, in money matters, instead of 3 years, I would be happy if it is a case of 1 year, full stop. In matters of land, of course, those days when there were big zamindars, big talukdars or jagirdars were different, full stop. Now the whole trend has changed, full stop. If at all a litigation is confined to commercial matters where everybody is alert, full stop, the circumstances do demand, and if there is anything wrong, if somebody wants to claim something from the other party, it is no use sleeping over it, full stop. So, the period of limitation should be considered in all these matters from this angle, that so far as possible, let the litigation be introduced, or let the suit be filled as early as possible, and accordingly the disposal could also be done, full stop. So, I would request the select committee to take the changed circumstances of the country into consideration and come to the conclusion to simplify matters and let us reduce it, so that the limitation as far as possible may be reduced, full stop. We know that protracted disputes go on, as I have just pointed out, which give rise to different interpretations, as is evident from the Law Commission report, and the different high courts have taken different views on certain matters, full stop. That creates confusion, that creates difficulties, full stop, unless either in the old decisions there is a clear decision of the Privy Council, or at present there is a clear decision of the Supreme Court, difficulties would arise, full stop. So, I would suggest that all these cases should be taken into consideration, full stop.